What makes a Filipinx-Montrealer? Good question.
University students attempt finding the answer to the question, what makes a Filipino-Montrealer? In a documentary called SHOWPAO, where 4 individuals share their stories of being Filipino in the city.
I have a cousin who went here. She was deported.
Automatically, because you're Asian, especially back in the 90s, you're Chinese.
To have children, you're busy, you know. Older kids have activities, so they don't have time even to go to church.
Because we were all immigrants, so we shared the fact that we're all new here.
The group Focus, or Filipino Organization of Concordia University students, spent 6 months making the 40-minute film and about 2 to 3 weeks getting to know the individuals, despite having stark differences in their journeys. There are some similarities of their lives in Canada.
From everyone else that, they weren't worthy of taking up space, or they all had those insecurities, which was also cool to see them talk about how they overcame it and embraced how Filipino they are.
Del Mundo adds that every person they spoke with described their story as unique and stood out almost with a negative connotation to it. But in the end, these individuals did feel closer with their Filipino identity.
As we got to talk to them, everyone realized na parang they all learned to embrace it. And that standing out aspect was, nothing really. It was just being Filipino. And for some reason, that was what made them stand out.
The documentary is named SHOWPAO, a wordplay based on the story of a Cantonese immigrant street vendor who introduced steamed buns called SHOWPAO in Manila.
We saw that we could relate to him in a sense of, okay, we're bringing our culture here and we're making the best of it here. And yeah, we're here to share it to the world.
This film also shows how the FILIPINX-MONTREALER experience shifted over the past few decades and how the 4 individuals found a home away from home.
What makes a Filipinx-Montrealer?
I don't want to spoil anything, but someone does say in the documentary, it puts it so simply, we tend to complicate things. And because we feel certain ways, we feel like we don't fit in. But you're Filipino, you say that you are, and you live in Montreal, you deserve every right to call yourself a Filipinx-Montrealer, 100%.
You can watch SHOWPAO, the Filipinx-Montrealer Experience, through Focus Concordia's YouTube channel. From Omni News, I am Theresa Redula for City News.